Like the other night. You know what made me call you the other night and put you on the podcast?
What?
I was listening to the fucking Supremes.
Oh, man.
You know?
Oh.
I didn't know. Like, when I was a kid, my mom would listen to that music in the bar. When she would play cards, the Supremes were on. And I don't know. It's like, yeah, they were a chick band, whatever. And then you hear them on the radio, and you're like, whatever, Motown. But then you see, like, that documentary
on
Motown, on how the section, and they wrote songs, and you watch the fucking Rick James documentary. He talks about working at Motown and getting in there with Diana Ross and Stevie Wonder, like when Stevie Wonder was on fire. And then when I was, funny you mentioned The Soprano, when I was in New York City one Sunday night, I worked, but I wrapped early, and I went to my, when you get to your hotel room, you don't know what to do. You turn the TV on, you throw the remote on the bed, and you start, you jump in the shower, you get your sweats on, whatever. I was watching Motown's tribute to Berry Gordy.
Oh, yeah. Killer.
And Diana Ross was the host. And I don't know what happened. Like, the show it didn't come out as planned. So Diana Ross had to take over the show. And I tell you what, she was singing and dancing and fucking around, and she actually sat on his lap and sang him a song. And that's the first time I realized how fucking talented she really fucking was.
Oh, man.
But when you hear, like, Keep Me Hanging On.
Yeah. God.
Oh, my God. The fucking guitar's on there. Her voice is of an angel in that fucking jam. I mean, she really has a great voice on there. It's, I love talent.
Oh, God, yeah. Right?
It's amazing when you watch somebody talented and you go, wow, that person is very fucking talented at what he's doing. Your dick gets hard. My dick gets hard,
I mean, when you and I were in Detroit, we did that casino. I got up early and popped an Uber over to, Motown, to Hitsville there, USA, the historic house where they had the recording studio. It's just a little box. It's basically a garage. And you're like, whoa, this is where all those songs were recorded. And then next door is where they wrote them. It was like Hitsville, and then they kept growing, and they got another house next door to that where they taught the dance moves. And then they got another house next to that where they made the outfits and everything. It was wild to see. And the history in that place floored me, and it was sold out. And I was like, oh, you understand, I do a huge podcast. I got to get in here. I've got to see this. And the lady rolled me in, man. It was great. Oh, man. That David Rutherford, The Temptations, that guy is a god to me. And I'll watch that garbage little VH1 Temptations film every time it's on.
5 fucking hours. 5 fucking hours when they stop at the woman's house and eat. Oh. And she cooks for them and shit every time they're in town.
I'm in.
I watch it too. It's always on that channel, VH1.
Yeah.
It's always on VH1. It's on once a week, The Temptations or the Jacksons.
Yeah. And those dudes that played the guys were like, when you look at it, you go like, oh, that's him. I mean, those guys killed it, those actors.
Bro, the dude who played David Ruffin knocked
Unbelievable.
it out of the park. The dude who played Eddie Kendricks knocked it out of the park. I think, I got to be honest with you, like, I love Black Sabbath, I love Led Zeppelin, I love Van Halen, but a powerful fucking group is the Temptations.
Oh my God, the best.
The Temptations were fucking powerful. When you think when I think about powerful bands, I think about the Temptations. There's one other band that was just on the tip of my tongue. That's a soul band, like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
They put a show on that was fucking tremendous, and they were great musicians. And you go and you kind of fucking entertained. You're like, I was listening to, I'll tell you what I put on 2 weeks ago. And it was fucking phenomenal. The funk, the best of the Commodores.
Oh.
On YouTube. And I just was writing something. I had shit to do. I had to send bills. And I put on the best of the Commodores, Brick House, all that shit, those songs he wrote that he gave to Kenny Rogers.
Oh.
I was thinking about that period with him, how hot he was. Hello?
Oh.
Is it me you're looking for? And the blind girl's like, no, I don't see a dick. No, you're not supposed to see a dick. You're blind, cocksucker.
I remember when I was taking singing lessons. That was the one they had me sing every week. You know, the old lady on the piano, she goes, let's give this one a shot again. I'm like, hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
I'm all shy in 6th grade, and I wonder where you're now. You know, she's like,
he was on fucking fire too. Like, people really don't understand when musicians go on fire. Like, I was raised during Elton John's fire. Like, that motherfucker, it was like him versus Paul McCartney when I was growing up. Paul would come out with silly little love songs. Fucking Elton John would say, take this, cocksucker, Philadelphia Freedom. Yeah. Elton John would Paul McCartney would turn around with Live and Let Die, and Elton John would say, take this, cocksucker. Yeah. It's, you know, your song, you know. Yeah. Elton John was on fire when I was a fucking kid. Fire. And then people liked him. Then they found out he was gay. Yeah. And people were like, fuck that gay dude. And I'm like, fuck him is right. I'm going to keep listening to him. Give me the fucking albums. I got Goodbye Yellow Brick Road from somebody. Yeah.
Masterpiece.
I didn't want that album because he was gay. He's like, get this gay thing out of my house. I'm like, fucking sure. On a double. Funeral for a friend? Fuck it. I don't care if he's gay. That. No, I love Elton John. I fucking love Elton John.
I'm doing my whole 10-minute closer is about people who are homophobic or racist, but they'll watch football and go see Elton John. I'm like, fuck those people. You know what I mean? No NBA finals for you, ever. You know what I mean?
I'm not racist or homophobic. When I see a gay guy singing, I fucking love it. I love those gay dudes. I don't give a... what was the other guy when we were kids? I liked...
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury was bad to the bone. Listen, if you don't think I knew Rob Halford was gay from the first time I saw that motherfucker in November of '79. In other words, you got another thing coming. Yeah. All right?
You grew up in the suburbs if you didn't know he was gay. That's all there is to it.
When I saw Rob Halford was gay, I'm like, this motherfucker's gay. The first time I saw him, he had a whip in his hand.
Yeah.
Listen, there's 2 times when it's time to run. When you see a gay guy with a whip, or you see a gay guy with a whistle, that means your asshole's about to get busted. You understand me? So when I saw him with the whip, I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, wait a second. He ain't going to whip me with this fucking thing. Let me enjoy this show. I was there by myself. Yeah. And I remember going home going, yeah, he's gay. But that's got nothing to do with me. Yeah. That's got nothing to do with me. I'm into his music. I'm not homophobic. I don't give a fuck if he's fucking gay. Sing it with that sperm breath. Remember when we were kids? Everybody kept saying that Rod Stewart... the stomach down the gay in San Francisco. Everybody had a friend that was there.
Yeah.
My friend was in the hospital room when they brought fucking Rod Stewart and they pumped his stomach full of 9 ounces of sperm. He blew 8 guys. Get the fuck out of here. Then there was the one about Richard Gere that he was in the hospital and they took a mouse out of his ass in San Francisco.